Well, what a icky, sticky day it's been. I yeah, woke up this morning and had great meditation and all that kind of stuff, and it's a pretty good start to the day and didn't feel too resistant. And then I got into the day, and I'd figured out what I wanted to do, and come across some little difficulties here and there, and it has just been an absolute bloody nightmare today after yesterday's, kind of pretty good day yesterday, really good actually. And today I've just been sort of stuck and tired, and I don't want to do anything, and absolute nightmare. I mean, it's been a completely different day today than what it was yesterday. But yeah, I mean, just going for the whole process, and there's a part of me that's going. This is to do with the Stuart Lichman processes, and all the meta stories and stuff like that. And there's a part of me is going like, this is ridiculous. It's just like, it is literally like pulling teeth. As soon as I get through one hurdle, then, or I get through one thing else, or I think I'm kind of good, it's kind of like something else pops up. I know that's the way that things go in life sometimes, and we do have problems and issues we need to resolve. But I'm just thinking, bloody hell, surely it's not supposed to be this flipping hard, but then I do have a pretty strong aversion to anything that's difficult, because of the many ways in which I've struggled in my life with anything like this at all. I know it's blocks and things like that, but it's just like, feels like at times that there's so goddamn many of them. Like, how the hell am I ever going to get through this? I'm going to get stuck on. It feels like I'm going to get stuck on these processes for the rest of my life, with no no achievement value in it at all. I've been on them for a couple of weeks already, and I know it takes time. Maybe it takes a couple of weeks, but Jesus Christ, this is doing my head in. It's really tough. It's like, in a sense, I know that I've got to get through it, and I know that I've got to do it, but at the same time, it's really kind of testing my patience in a sense, and I guess it's like stamina to get through this sort of thing, really. And then I get bored, and I know this is all part of it in a sense, and all things that I need to get over. But my one biggest issue, really, I think probably is basically, I don't even know what it is, to be honest. I do know what it is, but yeah, like, my one biggest issue is, it's like, I'm going through the whole process and everything else. It's just like, and then I get another feeling, and another feeling on top of that, and then I get another feeling, and another one, and another one. It's just like multiple feelings all over the place, like bad feelings and things that need to be resolved, and then I got to go through it, and I can't. It's like, in a sense, it's like, in a sense, I can't feel there's anything wrong with it. But if you see what I'm saying with regard to doing the whole process, it's almost like other stuff pops up, and it's not even kind of, it is related, but it's not, in a sense, it doesn't seem like it's related. So I think, well, what do I do with this, but yeah, so it's, this is an issue. It's not just an issue with this whole process. It's an issue that I've personally had all my life, where I've got this bombardment of emotions, these feelings and stuff, and then I just shut down because I don't know what to do with it. It usually ends up with me going off and doing something else, and then sort of coming back and not wanting to do it again. It's a kind of weird situation to be in. But it's kind of odd, really. It's, in a sense, it's like it's a pretty simple. In a sense, it's a pretty simple process, but there's many parts to it. There's not really many parts to it, if I'm honest. There's not that many parts to it, but the part that takes the time is the working through all the emotional stuff. And obviously, for me, I have extra issues with regard to my own writing skills, which I'm working on right now, which is, it's fine. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I guess it comes from my past when I would ask for help in, say, my classroom environments or anywhere else in my life, and for a bit of direction, and I get the response of do this and this. They'd explain it in exactly the same way, and I was thinking, well, I need it to be explained in another way so I can understand what you're wanting me to do. And of course, at that point, those teachers, those people, whoever it was would get impatient because they, you know, would think that I was deliberately not doing what I was told, which is of course the reverse opposite. And so yeah, so it's almost like I kind of developed an aversion to learning in a sense from that. And yeah, it's become one of those things that I've tried to avoid for many years, and now of course I'm face to face with this whole thing, and you know, all the issues that pop up in the process. So yeah, I mean, I'm not really, in a sense, there's a part of me that's not really sure where to go with this, because it, you know, it's at the moment it doesn't really seem to be getting that much easier. And you could argue, well, it's just the way you're seeing it. And of course, yes, it is the way you see it, but at the same time, it's sometimes you can get a bit lost in the forest and not really quite know where you're going. And then there's the whole kind of like arguing for your limitations things, and it's like, in a sense, I get that in many ways, and I understand you kind of on a logical level, you know, but we, in a sense, we all understand what it's like when we're in the middle of a situation and can't and don't quite know what to do about it. Maybe that situation is painful for us, like learning was a painful experience for me, so it's not something that I really want to tackle that much. But it's an exploration process. It's all part of that process, and it's kind of learning to give it a chance. But at the same time, I'm thinking, is there another method that I could use that would be more effective, which may lead me into this, or maybe it will lead me somewhere else. All these thoughts, but then again, it's deferring off the subject, it's deferring off what I'm doing. It's that kind of that nagging feeling that is kind of deferring off what I'm doing, in a sense. So yeah, I mean, not overly productive today. 6 minutes of me waffling on about my problems, if you know what I mean. I know someone had me up again about the whole "don't you're not waffling" thing, but yes, 6 minutes of me, actually 7 minutes, going on about my particular issues. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of been today. I'll probably end up having, I think, Sunday tomorrow, so I usually have a day off on Sunday if I can. So it might be a good idea to have a break from it. And I have actually been doing the Joe Dispenza meditations recently. I've just started that off, and on the Thursday, and I am actually finding that that's having a really good effect. So I'm hoping that also that will help me to kind of release some of these issues, to kind of relax a bit more, and actually to be able to take things on in a bit more of an open-minded fashion. So that's today's video, guys. I hope that you're all having an easier time of it than I am, and I'll speak to you very soon.